Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's installment of the Staff Chat podcast slash Zoomcast slash whatever the crap this is. Tonight, John was not available. He's doing, I think, officiating a wedding or something. So we have Alex on in his stead. So that should be fun. But we'll go around and introduce ourselves real quick. My name is Adam. I'm the visual arts director at Cross Church. Eric.
I am Eric. I am the network worship pastor for Cross Church.
I'm Cameron Lewis, and I am the youth pastor at the Carmel campus.
And Alex.
I am Alex Bowles. I do marketing and social media for all campuses.
Can you hear that banging?
All right. What
did you say, Cameron?
Can you hear banging in the background?
Oh, no.
No.
My wife's putting signs together.
How can Eric hear it and we can't?
Super hearing.
Oh, okay.
Of course she is. All right, so we will go ahead with some articles. Well, actually, no. First,
We can't.
so we have basically, the video. What was it? God with Us, right? That we did last. Was that correct?
Yeah, that kind of goes into my topic, though. I'm sorry. I didn't give you a heads up on that. So,
Well,
yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. Well, I was gonna whatever, but yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
Sorry about that.
Okay. No, you're fine. So let's go with articles then. I can talk about mine first. So supposedly this came out, I don't know, a couple days ago. But in Virginia, there was a family that was out for a ride. Basically just kind of getting a change of scenery while being holed up for their coronavirus. And they left with their children. They were in their pickup truck, and basically they ran over what they thought was a bag of trash. And so they ended up stopping and trying to pick it up just to,
I'm nervous.
be a good citizen. And they find the bag, they toss it in the truck, and end up finding another one kind of next to the road a little bit. So basically, once they just left it in there, they were like, okay, we'll deal with it when we get home. They find in the bag plastic baggies, and they were addressed with something that said cash vault. So they ended up calling the police department. And after they took inventory and determined the amount of money, it totaled nearly $1 million in 2 bags. And so basically they found $2 million or $1 million, nearly $1 million on the side of the road in bags. They have no idea how it got there. Like, I assume it fell off some truck or something. But they haven't figured out who. I think they figured out where it was going, but they haven't figured out who it belongs to. And the police chief, I think he was like, basically this family should get a huge reward, because I mean that's a lot of money that somebody almost lost, but yeah, almost $1 million, 2 bags on just sitting on the side of the road.
That's so crazy.
That is insane. So it didn't say whether or not they got any of the money?
No, because they haven't figured out who the owner was yet. So
isn't there some kind of law that says if the owner of what's found doesn't come forward, it goes to the people who found it?
I believe so. There's something like that. There's a certain number of.
Can you remember?
It's a long time though, like 3 months or 6 months or.
How do you prove? Because I bet you everyone and their mom is like, oh yeah, that's mine. So how would you prove that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they have a record. I don't know, but also how did they lose it and not go find it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what bags you're talking about.
I mean that was my first thought, was like, would I go to the police department with 2 bags of cash?
Yeah, that's definitely like a good Samaritan moment.
Yeah. It's like that.
The fact that they took that in is just crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, plus the fact you couldn't prove that you didn't steal it if it was just out in the middle of nowhere. So yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I found it on the road. Yeah,
Sure, you did.
Haven't heard that one before.
But I mean, yeah, that's a crazy amount of money, you know, because you hear like stories of people like, oh, I found like $5,000, or you know, I found a winning lottery ticket or something like that. But it's like, no, this is just $1 million cash sitting in some bags. Just, you know, I don't know. Hey Wes, John is doing a wedding, I believe, or something like that, so he wasn't able to get on.
Yeah, he's doing a wedding.
Yeah. All right, who wants to go next?
I will.
Okay. Oh man.
No,
everyone just talk.
Alex Gunslinger. I heard her first, so yeah, go for it.
I was just saying, mine's kind of similar.
Okay, so since I was like out on the farm, I could only look things up on my phone.
Out on the farm.
I was out on the farm, you know. Yeah. So my first instinct was to do the whole Florida Man headlines, because A, they're hilarious, and B, they're hilarious. So I actually found one that I have a story to go with, which I feel like is good, because like the headline itself is not very weird, especially for being in Florida. But the headline was Florida driver finds boa constrictor in his car engine. And so, okay, so I was reading the article, and apparently like he took his kids to school and came back, and what did it say? I can't remember how he maybe like heard something, and he popped his hood, and the snake was curled up in there, and it wouldn't come out. And animal control was going to charge him $300 to get it out. So then he tried fire rescue, but they didn't want to hurt the snake, so they refused to help. And so eventually his neighbor came out and pulled it out with a hanger.
Oh no.
Yeah, so a boa constrictor, he pulled it out with a hanger. So yeah, that would be terrible. I don't think I would ever drive my car again. Even if you got it out, I'd be like, well, it's just going to come back. But funny story, or maybe not funny, but so I was driving home to my apartment, I want to say like a year ago, and I was pulling into my parking spot, and there was a snake in it. There was a snake in the parking spot. And I was like, oh, heck no, this is not real life. I'm never coming back. I'm moving away. I'm going to burn down my apartment. I would never do that. So anyway, so like I back up and just like wait for the snake to go away. So instead of going away, it slithers up into the engine of my neighbor's car. And it's one of the teachers at the Carlinville Middle School. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't want to walk past the car. I didn't want to like park my car next to it. So I like messaged her, and I was like, just so you know, a snake just slithered into your car. And she freaked out. Oh, yeah. Called her dad, asked her dad what to do. Like she had remote start on her key thing, so she like remote started her car and was like, did it come out? And I was like, I don't know. I even called my dad and was like, Dad, can I walk past her car? I was so scared. So
and it was probably just like a, you know,
it was like a garden snake. You're like tiny. But eventually she got enough courage to come outside, and she got in her car and like drove it for a little bit to see if it would like come out. And I guess we eventually just kind of forgot about it, but I still check my parking spot every time I pull in now, because I'm like, no snakes for me. But yeah, no snakes for me. Have you guys ever?
With the boa constrictor one, I would have said whatever company that was. It's like, hey, you guys have any small pets at your house? You charge me $300. It's like, oh, right. I'll just drive over to your place, and it'll see your small dog or cat. And
$300 seems pretty hefty.
Yeah.
To get a snake out of your car.
I saw a video the other day of a snake in a toilet, and it was creepy.
That is one of my worst fears.
Like it was all the way back there, where like its head was the only thing like peeking out of the water, and I was like,
no, you can't.
I watched a video today, and it was I'm not sure, someone in England, and basically he was sitting on the toilet and he felt something slap his butt,
No.
and there was a frog sitting in there,
No.
and it was like,
Oh my God.
The funniest thing with the snake that I've witnessed is we went out to the lake lot that my dad and his friend had, and we were cleaning it up, spring cleaning, getting it all ready for the summer and everything. And Dad goes up to the outhouse, and then I'm watching him, and I see him look in the door. He looks forward, and then he looks up, and he like jolts really fast, and he like starts running. He's like, "Eric, get the rake!"
Oh
And there was up above, I guess on the ledge, there was a big
Oh,
black
geez.
snake.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that thing was huge.
I'm
I'm
out.
like, whoa. All right. So he gets the rake and gets it out of there and throws it, into the
Yeah.
woods and stuff. But I always tease him about that, the get the rake part.
that's funny.
I think snakes are fascinating, but man, do they get my heart pumping. Well,
I kind of got used to snakes when my roommate was a herpetologist.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make
I
sense.
bet.
I just remember him bringing home, I think it was an Eastern hognose or something like that, and it was just chilling in our drawer.
Yeah, or the freezer for that matter.
Oh yeah, and then there were things in the freezer. Yeah,
Yeah. And like some of the snakes in the freezer, like
venomous snakes in the freezer.
No.
they're still
I would
venomous.
not have that
Still-
roommate.
Wow.
Like I remember one time, I think it was it Kyle? It wasn't me. I
What?
don't know. One of us
Sure.
threw a snake onto somebody
It was
sleeping.
definitely Kyle, and it was
I think it was-
Danny.
Yeah, it was Kyle. Threw one of the snakes that was venomous onto like he didn't know, and like
And Chad just starts yelling like, "No, stop!"
and it was just like a frozen snake on his chest.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's just no. No.
All right. Who's news stories next?
I can look.
All right.
I will go. So my headline really says it all. Boy, a 6-year-old boy cracks open a robbery case. So this 6-year-old boy, I think he was out of, let me look real quick so I don't mess it up. Johns Island, South Carolina. So they were fishing, but not normal fishing. They do like I don't know if you've seen the videos of the magnet fishing. So they have like the giant industrial like magnet. They tie it to a rope and they basically just throw it out into the water and see if they can catch anything metal. And so him and his dad were out at a lake and threw out a magnet and pulled something like heavy. So they said they started pulling it in and it was a lockbox. And so then they pried open the lockbox and there was like credit cards and jewelry and all this stuff. And what they did was turn it into the police department. Well, come to find out, a lady like decades before then, maybe not decades, but it was in that decade, I guess is what it said. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Had gotten robbed, and I guess the people that like robbed her took this lockbox but couldn't get it open. So instead of holding on to the evidence, they ditched it and threw it out into the lake, and this little kid found it years later with a magnet. It was kind of cool. And he turned it in, and she got all her stuff back, and it was
Wow.
kind of a neat story. One of those
Yeah.
good Samaritan kind of deals that like you could have just ran off with everything in there, or
Mm-hmm.
you could have found who it belonged to, and that's what they did.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
How old was the kid? 6?
6 years old.
Oh, that's so cute.
6 years old and pulled it in.
I love that kind of stuff
8. So I
Yeah.
guess it was 8 years ago is what I'm reading now.
because that's like when you do something like that, or like metal detecting or whatever. Like that's the thing you hope to find, or a ring or something. Like so it's like really
Yeah.
cool when that happens, especially like if you're younger.
Yeah, those are the big finds for sure. Those are the things you get excited about.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's a YouTuber. I think Adam, you may know him, but he does scuba diving, and he just scuba dives. What?
The Almighty.
Yeah, and he just scuba dives and like finds just random stuff, but he has a GoPro, so like you're with him the whole time underwater. It's a really
that's
cool.
cool.
Well, he's been doing like magnet fishing too lately, and like gyms and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's sweet. All right, Eric.
Nice. Mine's a simple food story.
About garlic.
No, not about garlic. Even
Wow.
though, yeah, from
Shocking.
Benel. So apparently, Chips Ahoy started making a limited edition series of Sour Patch Kids Chips Ahoy,
No.
Oh,
and there they are
What?
in all their glory.
that doesn't sound good.
No,
It
I
looks
mean,
like
look,
little kids baked.
right.
I veto that.
So,
I don't know. I'd try them.
You
so
would.
trying them out. Like I read a review on them, and somebody said, when you bite into there, the cookie's still good, but then they take the chocolate away, which nobody wants.
Right.
And then you run into little fragments of it is like the Sour Patch Kids. It's very a super chewy like thing, and then you got like the crumbles like going at the same time, and they were just like it was not a good experience, and they gave it
So
like
where-
a 3 out of 10.
Who
Where
are these
thought of
at?
it?
Cereal too.
I think they're at Walmart. They should be at like probably at Litchfield around us.
Okay,
or
well,
like,
we're
the
gonna
big
need to
ones.
find some of these and try these.
No.
The Sour Patch Kids cereal.
I think
That's
John would be probably the most likely candidate to find them in his
Yeah.
local Walmart
Maybe,
down there.
Yeah.
The
I'll have
Sour
to-
Patch Kids cereal is way more doable than a cookie, in my opinion.
Oh, that
I don't
I mean,
remember-
it just sounds weird. So
I think
My-
they both sound gross.
You're
Yeah.
weird.
what I would
Wasn't
what I
there-
would pose the question of what's something weird that you guys kind of like that is a weird combination like that. Mine was when I was a kid. It used to gross pretty much everybody out. I think like at Thanksgiving, we're talking like I'm 5 and 6 years old. I used to put ketchup on the turkey.
Ew,
So-
you nasty.
Yeah, I know, right? And I hate it now. I don't like it now. I'm like, yeah, that's horrible.
That's not too bad.
Ew.
Just one thing, real quick. Eric Noggle Gross, get out of here with your questions.
Right?
He asked the pan and the pot question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, they had a
You would.
they had a Sour Patch Kids Blizzard, didn't they, for a little while?
Yeah, that too, man. I can't.
Yeah, that was weird. I did not like it at all. I'm
because
trying to think of a weird combo of stuff.
Gosh,
Oh,
I-
didn't know. Probably.
Justin and Ashley today said that they put peanut butter and jelly on their ice cream.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I can't
That's
see. I'm not a jelly person. Jelly kind of is too. It's too sweet.
pass. Yeah.
I could see peanut butter for sure, but peanut butter and jelly kind of just freaks me out a little.
It's just
Cameron-
PB&J ice cream.
Cameron, you eat that the Uptown burger, that hot and sticky one. That's kind of
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of similar.
yeah.
Hmm.
My thing for sure would be peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
I've heard of those, but no.
They're good.
No.
Real mayonnaise. They're perfect. They're yummy.
I don't know if I eat any weird combinations of food.
Or
And I don't think I do.
or pancakes and jalapeno nacho cheese. Oh, so good.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm telling you, try it. Next time you
mean,
go to like Denny's or something, ask for some nacho cheese.
I
Put that
think
on
I'll
your
pass.
pancake instead of syrup.
Yeah.
I would say, I guess the weirdest thing, which is not weird, is either peanut butter on Oreos
That's
or
pretty good.
A little weird.
peanut butter with pancakes and waffles. I don't know.
You like peanut butter, don't you?
I mean, I like ranch with a lot of stuff, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a
You
weird.
do peanut butter and chili.
Ooh, I used to eat fries with tartar sauce. Is that weird enough? Because I don't
No,
know.
I
any
like it.
weird
I don't
things.
I don't know if Gabby's watching right now. Maybe she can come up with something weird that I eat that I don't think about.
Jacob asked if we've tried the new Twinkie cereal. I haven't,
No.
but
I
No.
I didn't know that was a thing.
They're making everything a cereal now.
yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much.
They'll probably make peanut butter and mayonnaise cereal here soon.
Yeah, because you said it just now.
Yeah.
So.
Marketing, right? You know, there's so much demand for peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
Right there, man.
I
Wow.
drink a weird thing. I mix LaCroix with sweet tea.
Oh, that's weird.
Mm.
It's so good because it's just like flavored tea then. You know, because I think sometimes tea is too, potent?
Well, that's called a carbonated tea, which is not a thing.
It is because I do it, so it's therefore a thing.
It's not. See, but you're like, oh yeah, it's like flavored tea. It's like, no, it's like tea soda.
It's like tea with water.
Which is strange.
It's really good.
Jeez.
You should try it because it helps you get
No.
your water in for the day, and it makes your tea taste fruity.
She's gonna be like a
Wait.
fizzy Arnold Palmer or something.
I was like,
Yeah.
what about that is getting water in for the day?
You're putting your water in the tea. You're
It's still
drinking the
tea.
Water.
It's not water.
Yeah, but you steep the tea into water. So it's a
Yeah,
great question.
but-
Is it tea or is it water? Because it's definitely
It's
water
definitely
first.
it's definitely tea.
That's definitely
one
an
of
Eric.
those weird
Man.
questions.
Yeah, that's a question for Eric Noggle Gross if he's still on.
Yeah.
Can you
But isn't it still water?
can we get a
No.
I don't know.
judgment on this, Eric?
Because isn't tea just stained water?
No,
Stained
not at all.
water. That's at what concentration does it become tea?
I think it counts as water.
I think so too.
I mean,
But
you're
it is
getting
like
water
this
in there, but
nutrient.
If that's the case, then that Coke you're drinking right now is water, is what you're
Mhm.
saying.
It is.
No, there's too much.
No,
stuff
but
in
it
there.
has other stuff in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Tea
there's
just
so
has-
now there's a percentage.
Mhm.
Where
Yeah,
if it's,
there's-
if
there's
it's a
a-
certain
Specific science. There's like a
Yeah.
physics equation. And
Because I'm sure in tea
Yeah.
there's like healthy nutrients, whereas like soda, you're counterbalancing. It's just going negative. It's going real negative. But with the tea, you're climbing. You're just going up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Cam.
let's see.
I'm with it.
Fist pound. Wait, other way.
the
Oh, I got what you're saying.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh wait. Got it.
Let's try again. Try again. Ready?
Oh,
Other
wait.
way. Other way. Okay.
Hard.
Okay. So I've been proven wrong. Okay, well, first of all, tea has caffeine in it, which is why people would say that it dehydrates you.
It does.
But
Yeah.
actually, tea, even with the caffeine, after a test, 19 of 21 people had the same hydration level from drinking tea that they did with drinking water.
Because it's just stained water.
Boom! Let's go.
Mic drop.
moving on to coffee.
Fist
Uh,
bump.
Oh. What even
Oh,
started this conversation? Oh, that's funny.
All right. Okay, so who wants to start with their topic?
Oh. I gotta charge my computer.
You do.
Do you want to go first, Eric, and talk about your thingy?
yeah.
The question?
This
I've
is-
seen
well,
a
this is
lot,
topic.
a lot of cool stuff out there since all the quarantine stuff has happened. Stuff from obviously I've tried to bring some of that in and make a sort of reproduction of that at our church with various things, and like with the Hey Jude thing on my own, and then like God with Us. So tomorrow we're going to announce it here that we have Revelation song in that same format ready to go. So we're going to show it at the end of Sunday service tomorrow. Jen Peterson is lead singing on that. And we did another, like in the squares, it's all mixed and everybody's playing at the same time, which is very, very hard to do. Because as I found, I had to have some retakes done this time. On the first time, I learned a little bit where everybody can be on the same like rhythm, but everybody has like a different feel of rhythm and how it is. So a little bit of guidance this time, and it definitely came together and was like it really sounds good, I think. And but those are just some of the things I've seen. I've seen like The Rock. He's got like this new tequila line or something like that, and he wanted to get in stories of people that were like really awesome in their communities, like whether it be nurses, doctors, who's ever on the front line, and he was sending them his tequila for free, and they were sharing the Instagram stories like back, and it was like, you know, they were very humbled by it and all that. So that was kind of a cool thing to brighten people's days. What are some things that you guys have seen? And mine are, I mean, I love all the music stuff. Like I've seen like older bands like Crowded House get together and do some of their hits, like when they're, you know, separated, and Matchbox 20 and various churches and choirs and all that stuff's been really awesome. But what are some other video elements or just like things you've seen people do, whether it be charity wise or something like that during all this?
I liked that one with Brendan Urie and Jimmy Fallon.
Oh yeah, those are good.
That one was so good.
Mm-hmm.
What did they do? What song?
They did Under Pressure.
Under Pressure, yeah. That was so good.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good music stuff. A lot of people playing from home, which is cool. Like a lot of the older kind of like punk bands and things like that I listen to. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was a charity thing, but I can't remember what it was for.
And my kids have been enjoying.
I'm not sure.
It was when it first started that Mo Willems, who does the Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, he was doing like a daily video and you know, helping them draw certain characters of his. And now he's doing Thankful Thursdays. And obviously like the stuff we've had with Children's Church in our own, you know, church, like with Miss Kathy. They've really enjoyed watching those, and they absolutely love the stories. I don't know whose idea that was, but like to act out the parts of the stories, and I mean they were rolling. So
yeah, I think for one, probably what Parks and Rec did, I thought was really cool.
Oh yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
Did an episode. I watched it. It's on Hulu, so if you have Hulu.
I do have Hulu.
Yeah, so that's where I actually watched it on Hulu because I thought I set it to record, but I apparently didn't. So I watched it on Hulu. That was really cool, all for charity, but like they basically did a reunion without being in person. It was just like a really quirky like Parks and Rec thing, which I thought was really fun. Dang, I had another one, but I forgot it.
Jim from The Office, what is his name?
Oh yeah.
Some Good News, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, Some Good News. I haven't actually watched it, but
John
like
Krasinski.
John, yeah, apparently it's gotten so popular that like it's gonna even be a thing after this.
Mm-hmm.
I think like a TV station has bought it or something.
Yeah, it's getting really big.
Yes, I think that was released today that some TV station or someone bought it from him so that it could continue. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Darn.
Disney sing-alongs, yeah. Gabby and Kathy. Yeah. Oh, people reading books too. Like there was Daisy Ridley and Anthony Daniels from Star Wars. They were reading like different Star Wars stuff, and Andy Serkis. Yeah, is that where you're going?
No, I was going to say the Harry Potter guy, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah,
he was reading Harry Potter.
Andy Serkis did.
I think they were all reading chapters of Harry Potter. Oh, The Hobbit.
Yeah, and he was doing the Gollum voice. He read the whole thing. He read the entire thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I remembered. Sorry.
What?
Go for it.
I remembered my other one, but I cut off Cooper on accident.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh.
I was just gonna say, Citizens. It's a band, the Christian band. They were a part of Mars Hill like way back when. They actually were like, it doesn't matter. I'm going into details. It doesn't matter. But Citizens released like an EP album that was like only phone demos, basically. Like they got it. It was going to come out prior quarantine, but they released it earlier because of quarantine. So it was kind of cool, like to see like the raw state of their music, because like it was like kind of grainy and like you could tell it wasn't produced, like overly produced. And so like because of quarantine, all those things, like they were just basically like, hey, take these songs, change them, sing them how they are, but like let these like be like the cry of your heart for Jesus, especially in this moment, which was really, really cool. But the coolest thing is they came out with they came out and said like basically record your voice, and we're gonna use those as a chorus to some of the songs. And so like they opened it up to their fans to record their voice, and they're like they basically just like airdrop it, send it to me, whatever, and we'll throw it into a chorus and let it be a part of that.
That's cool.
Nate Brown, the man, got on it. He sent his recordings in. I was gonna try to, but I'm also like, I just can't sing, so I'm not with it, you know. So I was just like, I'm not gonna do that. But like Nate was like, I'm totally gonna do this. One day I can tell my kids that I was on a Citizen song.
That's cool.
It was just kind of cool, like bringing in the fans, but also like just the way they said that, like sing it the way you want to sing it, like let it be your cry, like make it your own, or just sing it how we made it. I thought that was really
cool.
Yeah, two artists that I think both Eric and Adam like, Matt Wirtz and Scott Mulvihill. They both came out with videos during this so far that where they used the fans sent in videos for their songs, for their new songs that they came out with. And so like Scott's was chalk art, and I didn't do Matt's, and I haven't seen the whole thing, but I think he just had people dancing, and then like they sent it in and he did it. But so they released new songs using fan videos as their video, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Well, and like Radiohead, they've been doing is they've been releasing old concert footage, like full concerts from like all these huge concerts that they've done over the years. And so like 1 week they'll post something from like 91, and then they've posted like 2008, and that's pretty cool. And I know like Linkin Park's been doing that too. They've been releasing like one song at a time, but so that's kind of cool too, just kind of releasing some old stuff. And
and also the other things that Matt Wirtz did, where he was sending messages to people.
Yeah, that was
the
awesome.
PayPal thing. Alex sent one for me, and it's personalized. He like recorded a little video for you and part of a song. So Alex got the ball rolling. Then I got one done for Teresa, and you could tip like whatever you want, on like PayPal there for him. That's so. Cool. And Scott Mulvihill had done some pop-up concerts where he would show up on their sidewalk in Nashville. He was driving around and doing concerts and filming that on like their sidewalks while people were on their porches.
That's awesome.
Which we were going to start doing too, but we may be able to do that now that the kids don't have to e-learn, and I can just pack them all up in the car and whatever else, and while I get out.
I'll play the djembe.
There you go.
Classic.
That's a great idea. I'm down for that.
Man, that's a throwback right there.
What? Gosh, man. What else did he do? They did that. Oh, I know another one. One of my buddies from the Collinsville area, he's been doing on the back of, like, he has a open bed truck and he has a generator. So he's been driving around to like various people's like birthdays. They can book him for it, and he'll be on the back of his truck and he'll sing. He's got the mic hooked up in his guitar and a little sound system hooked up to the generator, and he does that. And I was like, that's
cool.
Awesome.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And Kathy mentioned the Awana Awanazan
Boxes.
boxes. Man, I think that's something that may need to stick around even
Those
after.
boxes are sweet, man.
Yeah, we were talking about that today, and
Yeah.
it was just cool.
Yeah.
Like the kids loved it. Well, and Kathy was talking about today how exciting it was to like get to see the kids first of all, but then their excitement when they get the boxes and
Yeah.
And their trophies. Mm.
yeah.
Our girls had
Super
to wait a little bit. I forget what was going on, but we were doing something, and then they had to wait to open them. But I wish I would have done like a Cooper Kids video because y'all, it was like a
Like
straight
an unboxing. Yeah.
unboxing here. There was,
Oh.
and if I would have got like a decibel meter on that thing, I was
we
like
don't need that.
way louder. Yeah, I was like, man,
Next time wear earplugs.
yeah. I was like, they were just really thrilled with anything and everything that they got in there, and
I mean,
They've been
some of the pictures that the parents have posted, I would have liked those boxes.
mhm,
Yeah.
Those looked awesome. So good job, Cross Kids.
yeah.
All right. So mine is a would you rather.
Oh
So
gosh.
I got 5.
Okay.
I'll put them up on the screen just so it's easier.
If
But,
you go into another Back to the Future thing,
No. All right. So, if we ever get an alien encounter,
Ooh.
would you rather them
When?
be robotic or organic?
What does that even mean?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Would you rather them be like human-esque, like skin, or would you rather be them some kind of like mechanical weird race?
I've seen way too many movies. They all seem scary.
I was gonna say both versions seem super scary.
Mm.
the
So, I mean, I
organic
like to
one
think-
seems more scary to me for some reason.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I mean, like think about. I mean, technically, Transformers are robotic aliens.
Yeah.
If you want to, So, I think it'd be pretty sweet to have Optimus Prime running around.
I would love that. I want Bumblebee.
Yeah, robotic if they're friendly, organic if they're not.
Yeah, because I feel like
Yeah,
it's
there
easy,
you
it
go.
would probably be easier to fight the organic aliens if need be.
Yeah.
The robotic ones might be a challenge.
Yeah, depends on if an EMP can affect them.
Yeah, I don't
right.
know.
Would
Okay.
you rather lose the ability to read or the ability to speak?
Oh no.
Read? Because straight up, I would just listen to podcasts or the
That's true.
the-
You could just listen. Yeah.
the verbal, whatever readings.
Yeah, I guess it
I
would,
would have to say reading. Yeah.
it would have to be read because if you can't speak, you can't sing. So
I was
Yeah, I mean
thinking
this
that too.
this question works really well. I feel like in our current
Yeah.
era, I guess. But like if you think about, like 60, 100 years ago, like the ability to not read, that's the only way that you can get your information, kind
So
of.
if we couldn't read, we wouldn't be able to write either.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you couldn't
Maybe.
spell or use sentence structure if you can't read.
That's
Gabby
true.
came in with a dagger on that question.
Yeah. How would you find?
How would
the
you even
podcast?
find the podcast? So you'd just be listening to random.
I would ask
just
somebody to,
Yeah, you would have a reader for you.
yeah.
Hey, what podcast do you like? I can't really read your answers, but it's
you have to have
Right,
like everybody drive you around.
Yeah, because you can't read street
Yeah,
signs.
street
All
signs
them
or-
people words.
I mean, technically, you couldn't read maps. I don't know.
You
I
come
guess
get me.
then I would go speak and just learn sign language.
Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales?
Ew, I don't like this question.
Scales.
Ew.
Scales. That'd be sick.
I feel like that would be itchy. Both of them would be itchy. I can't handle this.
I don't think they'd be
I feel
itchy
like
because
I
it'd be
could-
part of your skin.
I feel like I could deflect arrows if I had scales.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine trying to take care of an entire fur body as a human?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I gotta go scales on that.
Yeah.
That'd be
I think
That'd be
scale. I
horrible.
mean, it depends on the level of scales. Like, is this
Okay.
like? Are we talking like natural armor where you're not getting hurt? Like, are we talking like armadillo level?
Jello.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fur because I'm always cold.
There you go. And you could. The only reason I would choose fur is because I could go around walking in the woods and act like Sasquatch.
That'd be pretty fun.
I would never need a blanket ever again.
I am Sasquatch.
Yeah.
You'd still be cold, I guarantee it.
You're probably right.
Gabby, I could do so many braids. That would be gross. All right. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
Early. Oh, hi, Kat. For sure,
Yeah.
early.
Yeah,
100%.
early, pretty much.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
10 minutes late for work.
No comment.
Uh,
20 minutes early.
Ovi back there. Oh, Ovi back there.
I mean, that's the most logical decision. Like, I feel like it would be different if it was like an hour early or like 15
Yeah.
minutes late.
Yeah, 20 minutes is kind of normal.
Yeah.
This one is, I don't think it's hard, but it's a very fun one. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in a line again?
Oh.
I go with the line. There's yeah. All right, yeah. Carlinville has conditioned me to not expect the green light. So it's not really that bad.
Because my thought was you would have the fastest theme park experience ever because
Yeah.
you'd just be able to get immediately on. Like, oh, I'm going to go to Disney and get on every ride before everyone else does because I don't have to wait in line.
Water slide.
I'm gonna go with green lights because I can rely on myself to stand in a line more than I can rely on my car to stay idle and not like fall apart.
I'm definitely lines. I mean, just think like the busy days of the grocery shopping, like that'd be nice. And theme parks, that'd be so cool.
Sometimes the line is part of the fun.
Let me
No.
see. I picked 5, but I feel like there's another one that I should bust out.
That's fake news.
You're fake news.
The line is never a part of the fun.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do a 6th bonus question.
Bonus.
Would you rather give up all drinks except for water
Ooh, I like
or give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven? So that means no pizza
or pie.
Drinking water.
pie.
I probably should anyway.
Yeah, I'd probably just because tea is water. So
We have a stat. There's water content in the tea. The tea is not specifically water.
I already don't eat a lot of things that come out of the oven. You can still use the stovetop. So
yeah, I would do drink or no. I would do
Cook everything on the grill.
That's what I was just thinking. Maybe I'll just cook everything on the grill. Yeah.
I mean, you could, yeah.
yeah, you could
You could
find ways
pizza.
around that.
It's kind of oveny.
There's
I'm
always
definitely gonna
always ways around things.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm gonna go
All right, Alex.
Okay, I have 2
Topic.
questions.
Okay.
You would.
Your face. Okay,
Okay, what's your second question?
stop talking. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so
That's not a question.
it is. So okay, this one might be kind of hard. What would the theme song of your life be?
Oh no.
I had to take a quiz. I Googled it and took a quiz, and I'm just going with whatever came up. I don't actually know.
My life?
The theme song of your life, not like your current life, your whole life.
I've taken that quiz before and it said Back in Black, but
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
Mine was "Soak Up the Sun" by Sheryl Crow, and I kind of feel it.
Oh, I hear a train. I'm gonna mute. I know it's coming my way.
Trenton
Man,
says
he
the
is-
SpongeBob theme song.
Someone died pulling that string on the horn this time. He's like,
oh, this one's tough.
I know it's so hard.
That defines me. That's the tough thing. Because if not, I'd probably pick like. Actually, no. Yep, I got it.
But
What's My Age Again by Blink-182.
nice, Blink 182.
I feel like that will forever
Dig that.
be a part of my life. Is I will always be a kid.
Miss Kathy picked "Let It Snow."
Of course.
That makes my heart so happy.
I don't know. Let me pick one from my 28,000 in my library.
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna have to answer this next week.
You can't.
We'll get back to you on that one.
My
I don't
first
even-
instinct was "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, but I was like, that's too like simple. I need something real. So, Eric, do you really need more time? Eric and Adam, do you guys?
I'm gonna go with
Ooh, okay, I'm ready.
"Good" by Dave Barnes. And if you've never heard that,
I think I have, but I would need.
Right.
I need a
There-
sampling.
you have heard it. Yeah. Can I do that? Will you guys be able to hear it if I pull it up on my iTunes?
Maybe
Ah.
you can play less than 10 seconds of it.
Oh yeah.
Copyright.
Oh yeah, you'll all have to look it up then.
Okay,
We'll
good
look it up.
by Dave Barnes.
Yeah,
Man, I
because
don't know
basically
why.
it's saying, and it's good. I've got more than I ever thought I would. I finally see how all the wrong turns and the heartaches, lessons in the mistakes, and it's basically it is a thankful song for
Yeah.
gratitude for what you have and gratitude towards God for what you have.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So, yeah.
Mm.
It is a really good one, and I get into it. I jam to it in the car all the time, belt it out.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna abstain from this question.
You can't. I'm vetoing your abstination.
I'm sorry, I do not know.
Is that a word?
That's one of those questions that I need someone to answer for me.
Emily Rourke said hers is "I'm a mess."
Flogging
I
mom.
would say, I could say Adam's Song by Blink-182, but
Yeah.
it's about suicide.
Yeah, but that's about as
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not. Well, I'll give you more time. I'll give you to the end of this song.
The song?
Yeah.
I'll give you to the end of this question, and then I'm going to pick one for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
What TV sitcom would you star in?
Oh.
I picked New Girl.
Oh, that's a
I
good
want
one.
to be Jess.
Oh, like you take it over? Like you take a position, or you just
Like
are
you,
on?
I think no, you would star. I think you would be the star. So like, which TV show would you want to be the star in? So like, for me, I picked New Girl because I would want to be Jess. I would want to be that character.
But I feel like you should be on the show and be on
You're right. I would want to do both.
it. Right. Yes.
So you can answer it however you want.
A TV show?
hmm Like I have TV shows that I would pick for each of you, but I want to hear what yours would be.
Oh, I love that. I'm excited to hear that. Dang. A TV show that I would star in. I don't know. See. That's not. Nope. That's not a.
Yeah, Trenton, any TV show. Oh, Gilmore Girls is for Annie. That's a good one.
I like that. Stranger Things. That's
Stranger
good.
Things is also great. Yeah.
Except I wouldn't want to do that. That would.
I wouldn't want to star in it. No. That'd be
Yeah.
scary.
No way. I would be peeing my pants in every episode. Heck no. Oh.
Does that technically mean that you're Mike or you're 11?
Oh. I mean, both. Either.
I'm gonna pick because there's comedy, there's action, there's
Yeah, there's a
all
lot.
kinds of things. I'm gonna go with in the show that I'm talking about.
Oh,
I would take over the role of Sam Winchester in Supernatural.
yes.
'Cause I gotta have Dean around.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
dude's gold, so I can't take his spot. Not that Sam's not, but
But still.
out of the two, yeah, I'd want to co-star.
No, Eric. No, I'll tell you my pick for you later.
All right, is it Parks and Rec or?
No.
I don't think. Yeah.
This is so difficult. Maybe I'll just do this just because I'm rewatching it. It's not real life actors, but it's a cartoon.
Okay.
And I would be Aang from The Last Airbender. Avatar. Airbender. I think it'd be cool to throw wind around and rocks and all that cool stuff.
I love it.
Or
Adam can't abstain from this one.
It's gonna be some sort of Viking show, I can tell.
These are the questions that just murder my brain. Okay, so first of all, song would probably be "No Surprises" by Radiohead because that's my favorite song by them.
Good job.
But also, I hate surprises. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'd like to be Ron Swanson, so I think that'd be fun.
For sure.
Because I'm that kind of person sometimes.
But would you have to shave the beard for that role? That's the question. Leave the mustache.
No, it'd be Ron Swanson. I'd be a more manly Ron Swanson, is what I'd
be. I don't know, man.
There is
impossible.
Get Nick Offerman on the phone right now.
Whoa!
I don't know about that.
Also, can we talk about? Okay, this doesn't spoil the Parks and Rec special, but like, can we talk about how bad his fake mustache was?
Also, he looked kind of sick. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but he just looked really different because I saw like a preview of it.
Well, he lost quite a bit of weight between them too.
Oh, okay. So if I had to pick for you guys, I would pick That 70s Show for Cameron.
To be who? Eric or Hyde?
I'm probably. Oh gosh, I don't even know. You just need a star in it.
Yeah.
So you'd be Eric, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I would probably put Eric into The Walking Dead.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, but also because I think he would be good at killing zombies.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of picked something along the same lines because they hunt things that are supernatural, so they're killing basically things that are more than zombies.
It's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could get everything.
And then
Gabby said Cameron would be Kelso.
I would be Kelso.
Yes.
I totally would be Kelso.
My first instinct was to put Adam in Lost, but I think that you would also make a really cool Dwight on The Office. I think you would be interesting in that.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna pick between The Office or Parks and Rec for Adam.
Adam would be Stanley.
He would not be
Totally.
Stanley.
Yes, he would.
Oh man, who we got in the comments here? What's everybody taking? I see Kathy was I Love Lucy. Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
I forgot about all those. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, Laverne and Shirley by Terry Archibald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Gabby, then you'd have a Tammy, Adam.
Yeah.
He'd have,
he
what is it, like
two
three Tammys?
That's funny.
No one
Stan
wants
the man.
I'm trying to think. So yeah, so y'all need to start owning your characters and start living your life that way.
Mhm.
Just say.
Wait, is it?
Yeah,
What?
Dang.
you're
Okay,
up.
Here we go.
Dun, dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun.
Trivia.
It is once again trivia time. We're gonna play our version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Ba, ba, da, 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 dee.
How this will work is you three will be working as a team. Between the three of you, you will have Call Your Homie, a 50-50, or Ask the Audience. Okay, so we'll go with the audience. The majority from the audience will be your pick. You can use those at any time, but remember, you guys are working as a team, so you only have those three.
We only have one of each thing. Okay.
Tonight, I do have 6 questions. And
Why did I choose that song?
I don't know. Because we're gonna lose.
I will say, I was disappointed how well you guys did last time, so I stepped it up just a little.
Oh, by the way, the official ruling on what was it? The banana?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a part, not the banana itself, but part of the tree. Was the official ruling by the tree experts.
Oh.
The trolls. The tree.
Hey,
We got tree people.
I'm not claiming to be a wealth of knowledge.
All right, for every wrong answer, I'm.
I
Oh no.
I got that straight from the internet, so there's that. So tonight's category is 20th century pop culture. 20th century pop culture. And we're going to start off with, I think, an easy one. I'm not completely sure. So don't forget 50-50, audience, call your homie. Number 1, what was Chandler Bing's middle name? Was it A, Marvin,
Nope.
B, Michelle,
Nope.
C, Mariel, or D, Melvin?
Don't care.
You guys can discuss. It's okay. Did you say you don't care?
I hate Friends
Why do you hate Friends?
because it's dumb.
What?
I should have put him in Friends.
It is not dumb, Adam. Yes, you guys
I
are correct.
absolutely do not like Friends at all. I can get into Seinfeld if you want to talk about that, but
Could
Well,
he
maybe
be
I will.
dating friends anymore?
Could I
You never
be
know.
wearing any more clothes? That was Joey, though.
All right, very good job. That was kind of your bonus question. I made that one.
Bonus. We haven't even started yet.
Right?
Yeah, it was like easy. It was
Warm
like,
up. Warm up.
I feel like I knew Cooper would get it, and I knew Alex would get it. So, all right,
Friends like
Number
Because
that.
I'm
two.
old, isn't it? Yeah.
number 2. Oh,
Eric. That's why.
when did the Berlin Wall come down? A.
First off, that's funny considering which room you're in.
A, 1970. B, 1989. C, 1995. Or D, 1973.
Does anybody actually know?
89.
And chat, feel free to throw your answers out there if you would like.
Yeah, but which one was that, Adam? Because I can't remember which.
Which letter that was?
Yeah, which letter that was.
I think
was
it
that B? Was that
was
B?
B.
So there's 1970, 1989,
Yeah, B.
1995, or 1970.
89.
It was in the 80s.
Adam, were you even born in 89?
No.
1989.
Yes.
That is correct. Whew. I'm just adding suspense here. Man, I'm gonna have to like really think of hard ones. I feel like I have good ones, and I don't think I have good ones. We'll see. We'll
We'll see.
keep going.
We got 4 more.
Yeah, we got 4 more. We'll go. Okay. Question number 3. Which member of the British royal family passed away in a car crash?
Oh, duh. Can I do it without
Princess
the
Diana.
Huh? Oh,
Right.
What is Princess Diana?
Diana?
Is that just too easy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Darn.
Arnie the dinosaur.
Oh, man. You're gonna make me come back next week with just the most impossible things ever.
That's fine. I love
Okay,
You can find out now.
number 4.
Shut up, Eric.
Number 4. Who developed the World Wide Web? A.
Satan.
Steve Jobs. A. Steve Jobs. B. Bill Gates. C. William Gibson. Or D. Tim Lee.
I have no idea.
Did you say Debbie Gibson?
Debbie Gibson.
This is question 4, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So technically, we can use a.
Let's use a 50-50.
He's gonna
You
use.
want to use a 50-50?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to use a 50-50.
All right. Your 50-50 is William Gibson or Tim Lee.
I knew
Of
that's what
course,
he was gonna
yeah.
do. That's why I didn't want to do it.
Or D.
Okay.
Gibson sounds more correct to me, but I don't know.
I mean, I know the answer to this too, but I can't remember.
You messed him up with those questions earlier, Alex.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? You broke him.
Oh man, sorry.
Gibson in my mind sounds correct, but I
I
don't.
know it does.
Yeah.
Are we like out if we? Hit
I'm gonna go with Tim
No.
Lee. I think it's Tim Lee actually.
Eric?
I'm gonna go.
Do
with
you
that.
guys agree with them?
Eric?
I'll follow Adam on this one because
Alex?
yeah.
I don't know. Sure.
Majority has to go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. The answer is Tim Lee. Yep. Nice job. Very good job. All right. We're down to 2 questions.
Good job, Trenton. I'm proud of you.
You guys are killing it. You're embarrassing me, quite frankly, but that's okay. Number 5. What was the first animated movie to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars?
Frickin'
Was it A, Bambi, B, The Little Mermaid, C, Sleeping Beauty, or D, Beauty and the Beast?
Can you repeat the question?
I'm thinking it was the last one, Adam.
What was
I think
the
it was
first-
Beauty and the Beast.
What was the
think Beauty and
first
the Beast, too.
animated movie that was nominated for Best
Just
Picture?
solely from the the only way I know this solely from like the packaging, because I think we have like a special DVD like packaging of that.
Let's ask the audience.
Yeah.
We have it. We might as well use it.
Yeah, might as well.
Because then the next
All right.
week, phone a friend.
All right, audience, this is your time to shine.
Trenton says Beauty and the Beast. Gabby says Little Mermaid or Beauty and the Beast.
It is in your category. It's good. It's good.
I don't remember like Little If it's between those two, I'd say Beauty and the Beast for sure.
I feel like it's gotta be because
Kathy says Sleeping Beauty. Oh gosh.
That was like in the what 60s or something. That's an old one.
Yeah.
If
That's,
it's,
I
if
don't
it's
know
a
what
newer
year.
category,
I don't think it was Sleeping
I
Beauty.
would. I was going through these like not too long ago, and I'm pretty positive it was Beauty and the Beast because it got nominated for a lot that year. So I would say Beauty and the Beast.
yeah, let's
I
go with
would-
that.
Confident enough with Beauty and the Beauty and the Beast.
But
Yep.
all right, so your answer is
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Correct.
Beauty and the Beast.
Benny. The correct answer is
Adam.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yay!
Nice job. All right,
Good
so
job, Trenton.
this will. I mean, I'm hoping this won't be the toughest one. I don't know anymore.
You hope it won't be the toughest one?
I'm hoping it will be.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Trenton, let's go.
Okay, here we go. What name did the group go by before they were known as the Beatles? Johnny and the Moondogs, all of these, the Blackjacks, or the Quarrymen?
Eric, do you know it?
None of those sound familiar. Maybe I'm thinking of the club that they
Can I
played.
call my
in.
dad?
Say it again.
What?
Can I call my dad?
Or I could call my dad.
Either way, I don't care.
Rock, paper, scissors. That'll be fun.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go, or 1, 2, go.
Rock, paper, scissors,
Uh,
shoot.
Okay.
Cameron, count it off.
bum, bum, bum.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You guys.
The latency might be an issue.
That was
Yeah.
terrible. Okay. Rob.
Cameron's got to call it off, or else the latency's going to be.
All right.
Okay.
I'll say go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Looks like I won.
Adam, just call your dad. Just call your dad.
do it again.
I'm okay because I'm thinking C, but none of those sounded familiar. I think what I'm thinking of is the club
Good answers.
that they made like Coca-Cola famous in.
My dad is like one of the largest Beatles fans, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows this.
So,
What were the Beatles known as before the Beatles? Right?
Hello.
Hey, so I'm on like a live thing right now, and we're doing like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire thing.
Uh-huh.
And so, can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, we're trying to figure out what the original name of the Beatles was before they were the Beatles. So, we have, okay,
John, go ahead.
what are the options, Cameron?
Oh, sorry. Johnny and the Moondogs.
Johnny and the Moondogs.
All of these. So,
All of these.
as in, I believe.
Oh, they went through all of these?
Right, all of these.
Okay.
Oh.
The Blackjacks or the
Blackjacks?
Quarrymen.
Or the Quarrymen.
The Quarrymen.
The Quarrymen is what my dad says.
Well, that's a for sure one. I don't think the other two,
Yeah.
but I mean, it
I mean,
could be all three.
I would trust,
With it.
well,
Yep.
okay. Yeah.
Quarrymen is a for sure.
Okay. Okay. What's the answer?
Oh, you want me to give the answer?
Yeah.
We're gonna pick.
Are we right?
Did you choose the
We're
Quarrymen?
going to choose the Quarrymen.
Quarrymen.
Okay, you are correct, but
Dang it! It was all
That's
of them.
all?
you are wrong. It was all
a-
of them.
All of them.
Yeah, that's a cheat question, Cameron.
I knew it. Anytime there's one of those answers in a multiple,
All right.
Yeah, 'cause
Take it.
I couldn't believe Johnny and the Moondogs. But
Yeah.
that was the one I actually thought it was.
12.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All right. Thanks, Dad. Bye.
Yes, I stumped them.
I bet he got which one was the latest, before they changed it to the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Great job,
Okay.
guys.
Well, normally my rule is if it says all of the above, I always pick it. But
Yeah.
I assumed that all of these was a name, and I was like, that's a weird name.
Yeah. There was a one hit wonder band out of the 90s that had a weird name. It was kind of like that. They were called My Friend Steve.
My friend Steve.
So you could imagine the confusion when the person on the radio is like, and here's Charmed by My Friend Steve. And everybody's like, wow, he's got a talented friend. Why is he hooking him up on the radio?
Yeah, we had a band in high school called I Heart Dave, and the
Nice.
whole thing was they had no friends that were named Dave, so like it was like not even really a person. So All right. Well, that was fun.
Do you know
we lost.
which Beatle member crossed Albee Road first?
Abbey Road.
I'm sorry. I said I put an L in there. I apologize.
John Lennon,
Yeah, it was
right?
John.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm pretty sure he was in front.
I almost went for that with the Beatle question, but I was like, I feel like that's just going to be too easy. But
Was it John, Ringo, Paul, George? Is the order it was? Because I know Paul was third because he was
I
like
think so.
barefoot.
I think so.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask who was the one barefoot. Yeah.
It's always Paul.
Mm.
Okay.
oh,
Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you can join us tomorrow morning for service at 9 a.m. on YouTube and Facebook. And be sure to stay to the end of service to check out Revelation Song as a global premiere, and then we'll post it later on. One of the other things too is we have a new thing coming up in children's ministry called Cross Kids Cares, so be looking out for that. That's going to be pretty cool. It's going to kind of take place of Miss Kathy's talks, so I think sometime this week we're going to release kind of a promo about that, so be looking for that. But thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
see ya.
Bye.